Hey guys, this is Reinhardt, and this video is gonna be about Affliction Luck versus Fire Mage in Mist of Pandaria, and I'm also gonna be giving away the legendary MMO Steel Series mouse. It's an amazing mouse, and all you have to do to be eligible for it is follow Cartoonz on Twitter and be subscribed to my channel. For those who are interested in the Mage's point of view of this duel, go to Cartoonz channel in the description below and check it out. It's pretty awesome. He's a cool guy, and I love collaborating with him. Hey guys, and this is gonna be a video how to beat the Fire Mages as Affliction Luck. Well, for the first one is Dark Regeneration, because it is actually an amazing cooldown and increase your healing down. So I picked that one for my first time. The second one was a Mortal Coil, and the third one was Sacrificial Pact. Mortal Coil for extra healing and instant CC, and the reason why I picked the Sacrificial Pact because it's actually a must to have against the Fire Mages. The reason why Sacrificial Pact is so effective because it puts a 196k absorption shield on you when you get control. So when the mage is gonna try to burst you down, it will be actually the best cooldown for you to use to prevent his burst on you. Okay, and now the one that you should not pick at all is actually Grimoire of Supremacy, and I had no idea about it, and it's my bad personal. And this is probably what's this dueling and theory crafting are for, but my pet does not purge the effect, it actually spell steals it. So Cartoonz is able to spell steal his shields back from my pet onto his. So I lost a couple duels right ahead, and then I'm like, wait a second, what is going on? Why he's getting his shields back as soon as he applied them? Because I remember purging them. So yeah, that was my bad. But the best one is actually the Grimoire of Service, and let me show you why. The reason why Grimoire of Service is actually so damn effective is because when you summon your lesser version of the pet that is uncontrolled, it casts Spell Luck right away. Look at this, guys. And what you can do afterward is change for the other Spell Luck right off the start, and it actually, from what I know, doesn't share any DRs at all whatsoever. But it does Spell Lucks your target that is on you. So, for example, if you cast the Grimoire Service on the warrior while you're fighting a warrior, maybe mage paladin, it will spell like the warrior, so you need to be careful when using this cooldown. Of course, you need to pick up the Blood Fear, that goes without saying, and the main reason because of it is you need to actually do that control damage on the mage. If you pop your Dark Soul Misery and you apply all your dots, all your control bursts, he can just spell steal it. So you need to pop it when he is actually fully controlled and feared to do as much damage as you possibly can on him. Last but not least, Archimon Vengeance is also an important cooldown because Fire Mage's burst is much harder than Lux, so if you reflect some of that damage back, all props to you, man. Now let's talk about the glyphs. The glyphs that I picked was an extra soul shard because you do need those. Good Fire Mages will off-dot your pet or spread the dots, and because you use your sacrifice, your pet will crawl pretty fast. Glyph of Hellstone is also an incredible cooldown. It doubles the healing you receive from Hellstone, but it makes it a hot. So if you pop it by itself, it's pretty damn effective. But if you pop it with Dark Regeneration, which is supposed to heal you for 65%, it's actually gonna completely top you off because of the healing increased healing effect received on you when you pop it. I'm popping it and it heals me for 20k. I'm popping my Dark Regeneration and heals me for 25k. Those two combined heal me for 35k each every second, and it is absolutely an incredible cooldown. And last but not least, I was thinking of picking the Siphon Life, but it was actually not very effective at all, especially not having a pet so that you can off that. But the one I actually picked was the one that makes your demon spell steal basically heal you for 10k, and if it's a 15-second cooldown and you fight pretty much lasts for about a minute and a half, that's roughly about 6 spell steals that your demon is gonna do, so you're gonna be healed for about 60k over a period of duel, and that is huge. Okay, now let's go to actual duels really quick, and I heard your feedback, you want to see me losing as well, so I'm gonna post one duel where I lost to Cartoonz. In fact, I think I lost more than I won against the Cartoonz, for definite amount, because Fire Mage's burst is ridiculously strong, and I'm gonna make a video about it, how their damage is completely insane and out of whack. So the duel starts, and I'm gonna move my pet in the center out here because we both don't want to get CC'd. If we both get CC'd off the start, we're gonna lose the duel. He's gonna pop out of the Invis right now, and he's gonna try to fear Ring of Frost my pet. But I did manage to get an instant cast Fear on him with a full hot and dot applications. And right now he's gonna pop his images, but I still was able to found them, and I gave him an Archimon Vengeance. Now he's gonna defreeze me, and I'm not gonna pop my cooldowns for one particular reason, because I have Archimon Vengeance on him. So basically I don't want to mitigate any damage. I did summon my second pet here, and I spell light him twice out here, and he was able to get one good spell, full counter spell on me. Now I'm calling here, and he decides to Ice Block. Right now I'm so far ahead on than him on the damage that I will be able to actually completely finish him off with the instant cast, Fear, and the Hunt. And yeah, the duel was actually not that easy, but here, because of just a superior pressure and cooldown, I was able to win the duel. In a few times, the duel was actually seemed to be very close, but I lost those because of a major superior pressure. Cartoonz opened up with a polymorph on me, and he's gonna try to burst me out here, but I got full spell lock on his Crutch, and I am using the wrong path. I found out about it later on in the match. And I was able to apply full dots plus the Hunt plus the Curse of Enfeeblement to reduce some of his damage, and he's getting a few Scourges on me. The biggest thing about the Scourges and the crit is because it does do quite a bit of damage here, but I was able to cast a Sacrificial Pact on myself and be able to mitigate most of his Deep Freeze burst, and his burst is completely scary for actually that matter. And right now we're kind of both twiddling here, we're trying to get each other low. I popped my heal, he popped the Black Plus now, so he could actually get healed back up. And currently I'm gonna reapply all my dots on him again, and I'm completely tapped up, and he's sitting at half HP. And guess what, you think I'm gonna win this duel? Heck no, even though I'm completely leading on the pressure and the damage. I spelled him out of the Fire School again here, and I feared him for another time, and right now he's gonna start Scourge. I pop my Unending Result, which mitigates the 50% damage taken and makes my cast completely uninterruptible, because I do want to get some of that hunts out, I want to get some of the channels out, but it's very easy to interrupt because of one particular reason. We have the Dragon Brass. He evocated for some of his HP back, but I still do the good amount of damage because I still had dots on him, fully applied, fully stacked. I'm refreshing my Agony here, I'm casting Malefic Grasp. And right now I called him, and I'm still looking at the upper hand, but look at his amazing control in that sense. Here, he popped his second block here, and I spell like his Scourge, but he juked me here pretty easily. And I feared him again, and right now I'm sitting at 50% HP, he's actually sitting at way less HP than I do over here, and I'm gonna show you how I actually lost at the end of this duel. So by the time right now, casting a lot of fears on him is actually not very beneficial, because I do lose a lot of HP, but I still have to get those cast off to get my Malefic Grasp off, and he was able to win here by measly 3k HP. And here's the duel that I actually won against him with the incorrect pet. Again, like I said, the reason I was using this pet is because the other one, it was bugged as hell, and I had no idea that this one actually, instead of purging the buffs, it spell steals the buffs from your enemy target. So right now I put my portal behind here, and I'm porting right off the start because he wanted to open up on me. If I can stall his invis, I can actually surely get a win out here. I moved my pet out, and even though I'm in a DB got Ring of Frost, I still was able to actually control him with my pet. Now he's hard casting a Pyroblast, and I'm gonna Trinket and instant cast Fear, and he trinketed that as well, so I'm gonna call him, apply all my dots on him, and actually start doing a really good amount of damage, even though he did spell steal my Dark Soul of Misery, which doesn't help him, but at least kinda takes a lot of pressure from me in this sense. So I'm refreshing my dots on him, and I'm right now applied full Archimon Vengeance because I do want to get that spell reflect and damage. And I also popped my Sacrificial Pact, so I'm out of a couple cooldowns, my Call and my Sacrificial Pact, but I still have my heal, I still have Unending Resolve, which is my shield wall, and I did apply Curse of Enfeeblement on him to reduce the damage, and I was able to spell lock his Scourge, so he was forced to evocate out here. Mages with the 3 different schools, fire mages with 3 different schools is actually pretty painful. They can power you, they can pop their defensives if you lock them down on the Frost, and they can also pop their Ring of Frost, their Novas if you lock them on Fire or Arcane. So it's actually very difficult to effectively lock out the fire mage. I would say the most effective, of course, is the actual Fire School. Now he's hard casting Pyre into me for about roughly 100k in a Ring of Frost, and I instantly feared him right off the start, applied my Curse of Enfeeblement, and he's gonna try to Scourge juke me. He did fail on it, and I got a full spell lock on him, forcing him to block the second time because he was out of the Fire School here. Now he's refreshed his Frost Barrier, which got purged, and then he Spell Solid back from my pet, and I pop my another Sacrificial Pact out here. And the damage I'm doing right now on him is far better because I do have a superior control, I do have a superior pressure on him, because I was actually able to get to a good start and line up all my CDs and lock him out of a few schools. I did call him out here, and he's gonna try to burst me out here with a Nova, Dragon Breath, and then Ring of Frost. And there's nothing I can do to prevent except for trinketing and fearing his ass. And right now I'm applying a full count, full damage on him, and he was able to spell lock me out of it. Now, right now it's not in his best position because he does try to juke me, he tries to try to line aside me, but he's still gonna kind of fail at it because we are clutched up in this small circle. And because he's out of his blocks, he's out of his old defensives, he's gonna try to kite here and drink, but my dots will be able to finish him off out here. Very, very good duel. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe for a good quality WoW footage. You're gonna see amazing guides for both DK and my luck, and my guides actually got 3 Dust Knight Gladiators. It was freaking amazing. And I'm gonna make another video very, very soon about the Mage's true burst potential. Thanks for watching, everybody, and до свидания.